Okay. Utah at UCLA. Game line, Utah minus 5.5 is the line. Game total at 51.5. Okay. So I went first in Colorado. What are you thinking for Utah UCLA? Is this one where UCLA Big Ten comes up and gets one from the Big 12?
Are we thinking that Devin Dampier is better than Nico?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think it's close, but yes.
I don't know. This is the opposite of what we just talked about. If it was 4.5, I'd be all over Utah. But now that it's 5.5,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now that it's 5.5, I don't know. I think Utah is going to win the game, but this feels like they're going to have to sneak one out here and get some momentum going into the next week.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
know if they smoke them.
Okay. My thought is that Utah's gonna be the more physical team. Uh, I like the quarterback situation in Utah a lot more than I like the quarterback situation in UCLA. The fact that Nico was a late ad doesn't help. And also, if you just look at the game log for Nico, like anytime he had to face like an SEC defense, he was not the same guy that he was against, Kent State.
And that
He
was with Josh Heupel,
yes, with
who
Josh
has
Heupel
made pretty much everybody look awesome.
and with a half dozen SEC wide receivers who
Yeah.
you know, came straight out for a track meet and went into a football stadium. So I don't think he's going to have nearly the same supporting cast. He's not going to have nearly the same supporting structure, and he's not going to be as familiar with the offense. I think I honestly I think he got some bad advice. If I'm honest, I think
Well,
that
duh.
I think whatever uncles he was listening to, he probably should have told him to shut up. Honestly, because I don't I think he's coming. The situation isn't nearly as friendly as it was, and I don't really think he's all that. I think he's a I think he's like a representative you know college football quarterback. I don't think he's
Is this year's DJU? He's also blocking his brother now on the depth chart, right?
which is also weird. Yeah. Well,
It's
I think
hilarious.
he was before. I think he was before too. I don't. I think Utah comes out and smashes UCLA.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if this Utah team won the Big 12.
Neither would I. In fact, you can get them at plus odds to make the Big 12 championship game. I think it's like
Mhm.
plus 200, something, plus 150, plus 200, something like that. So yeah, I'm all over. I'm all over Utah. I'll lay the 5.5. When it comes to the totals, this feels like an under to me. I could see the final being like 28-17, something like that. But I'm not rushing. I feel like this is an under, but I'm not rushing up to bet it. I think it could be kind of sweaty.
If Nico struggles early, yeah, you know what? I am gonna lay the 5.5 with Utah.
I talked you into it.
Yeah, because if Nico struggles early, this one has the chance, like you just said. This also could be like 28-7. Like Utah could really stifle them, and they could get frustrated. And Nico could just quit. He could, just like Thomas Castellanos, like he could just decide, like, wow, this stinks. I'm not interested anymore
Agree.
at any point in time. So I know it's early in the year, but yeah, Utah's defense is a little too physical for him.
I think so too. I just think the level of physicality between the teams is going to be really different. You're going to see, Utah coming out to rec shop, and you're going to see UCLA not quite as rough as the Utes are. So yeah, lay the 5.5 is my call. All right, let's see.